Hey, come on in. I know, so many countries are dealing with some kind of lockdown right now. Strange times, right? Milk? Do you know what one of the first indications was that showed that something was up here? Shops, cafes, even bakeries started asking their customers to pay with card, or even with their phone. In Germany! Then the government announced that supermarkets would be able to open on Sundays. Not that many have taken them up on this offer. Last but not least, data privacy. People in Germany are very sensitive when it comes to state surveillance or sharing private data. But it seems they might make an exception in a crisis. In a recent survey, more than 70% of participants said that under the current circumstances, they'd be willing to share private data on things like health, social contacts, and their own movements with public health institutions. We've seen pictures of people panic buying in lots of different countries. The difference in Germany is that they already had the perfect word for it: Hamsterkauf. It's when you cram everything you can into your trolley, rather like a hamster hoarding goodies in its cheeks. The verb is hamstern, or to hamster. What are the Germans hamstering, you ask? Pasta, rice, tin tomatoes? Oh, and welcome to the toilet roll aisle. But it's not all about food and toiletries. As soon as the Germans were told they'd have to stay home, queues started forming at DIY stores and garden centres. Because if the Germans are going to be forced to stay at home for weeks on end, they at least want to be productive. I'm currently working from home, or doing home office as the Germans like to say. Apparently, just 2 years ago, a quarter of German businesses considered digitalisation unnecessary. In the past weeks, many companies have been scrambling to give employees crash courses in video conferencing and cloud services. Businesses in the retail and service sectors are seeing the benefits of a digital business model, while physical locations are shut down. Similarly, schools that have been lagging behind when it comes to digitalisation are now being thrown in at the deep end with online lesson plans and live-streamed classes. I, for one, am intrigued to see whether this crisis has some kind of lasting effect on Germany's digital reluctance. I'm still trying to get out of the house once a day. Lockdown certainly gives you a new appreciation for nature and fresh air. In fact, I now understand more than ever why the Germans are so obsessed with the great outdoors. At least they can still tend to their beloved allotment gardens. But hey, if you are stuck indoors, why not keep yourself occupied with another favourite German pastime? Analog gaming. Jigsaw puzzles are currently in very high demand. There are plenty of classic card games to choose from, like Skat or Doppelkopf. Then there are the so-called German-style board games, like Settlers of Catan or Carcassonne. These more complicated games tend to be more about strategy than luck, and are often set in imaginary worlds. The perfect escape from reality. Please leave us a comment to let us know how you're doing. How has your country had to adjust, and have you got any tips for keeping entertained in self-isolation? We'd really love to hear from you, and remember, stay safe.